The cauliflower rice was okay because I buried it right under the chicken. So with each forkful, it was the chicken, the chipotle, the queso, and
Have you ever had a cauliflower crust pizza?
I haven't. My wife has.
Was it Detroit style?
I fear that it's too much a deviation from what pizza should be.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, I've done it. You know, when I've been on diets before, just it's like, it is what it is, but it's not. Fold it in half, grease dripping down a slice of pie that you want it. You know,
Sometimes you want that.
you want it, especially something about a piece of pie at 2:00 in the morning in New York City on a piece of that wax paper, and it's just like 3 bites. It's like
fold it.
yeah, fold it. Just you fold it, and then, but it's so funny because when you fold it, it's always that you'll know that the person's always got the napkin, and then they go up. They take the end of it and they go up like this way, and then take the bite. So it's like when you get drive-through burgers, you always got to squeeze the burger while it's wrapped, and then take it out and lick the back of the burger where all the fucking ketchup and shit goes to make that fucking drop.
That first drop, yeah.
Get that fucking out of the way. It was like my dad when we used to go eat Coney dogs in Detroit. He would take the Coney dog, chili mustard and onions, take the dog and hold it sideways and go and eat all the chili mustard and onions in one
Off the dog.
off the dog. And then pick it up and then fucking eat the fucking dog because there's still the remnants on it. Never fucking saw him get anything on him. You see people over there fucking with forks and knives and 300 napkins. He'd be like,
It was like the appetizer was the chili, and then
Yeah.
he had the hot dog.
he had the hot dog.
Where did I see the Coney recently? I thought of you referencing that. Is that a Detroit thing? The word Coney, referencing Coney Island, I guess.
It's Coney, New York. I think Nathan's is probably
Nathan's on Coney Island, on the corner.
that's got to be the. But for us, like people always say all American or Lafayette when you're from Detroit, and I'm like, well, actually, like when I was a kid, there was a place called the Senate on Michigan Avenue that we used to go to but it burned down. But I'm a Lafayette guy.
My brother for Christmas gave me this this service where you can order food basically from almost any restaurant in the country.
My sister sent me Coney's.
And I was searching and I saw the Coney's.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know how that would travel, though, But there must be a system.
Yeah, my sister sent them. They were good. I remember me and T banged them out, man. Like one afternoon, man, we just boom.
So I did do the search for the Detroit, because you can go into a category, right? So you go into pizza, and then it lists all the pizzerias that participate, and it's all like the ones that you've heard of, right? Because who else would order across the country from your pizzeria unless you were a kind of a famous pizzeria? So, and then there's a subcategory by city. So I did go into Detroit, and that one is on there. I'll never remember the name, but I mentioned it from an article or something, or maybe a fan had sent it, and you were like, yeah, but you're not good. That if you went there in the 70s, it was this little thing. I forget.
There's like 10 of them now, but back then it was a tavern.
Right. So it is a chain now. So maybe that's why it's so accessible. But you could order a Detroit pizza from that place.
I think it's Buster's.
Considering it.
If I'm not mistaken, is it Buster's?
I don't know. I'd have to go on. It's
the one that they cooked them in the automotive square pans. It was like, but that's for Detroit pizza. That's the lineage of the square pizza. Is if you fucking went to that tavern, and they show pictures, It's black and white. It looks like a bunch of guys that just got off work at the fucking car plant smoking cigarettes. That's a place you're going to take your kids to go eat a pie.
No, but I like the pan, that oil pan gimmick. That's great. I want to see if
Yeah.
I could find this now. I want to see what the name of the place, because I will order it from there to see. I have Steve on the case here bringing up the pizzas on this website. I'm not
It
going
was
to
on
mention
6. I know it was on 6 Mile.
So if you scroll down a little and you go by category, Steve, right where it says order your favorite foods, I think you have to go down a little more.
Can you order Vanessa's box?
Yeah. Scroll over, find pizzas. Where's pizza? Mine is next to bagels on the second screen.
There we go, pizza.
Okay, so now go down further and find, let's see, Detroit. How do I sort the city? Okay, there on this Detroit. So here it is. Now, what are the names of these joints? What's the name of that place? Okay, Detroit style pizza. No. Go down to where.
Wow, there's
Buddies.
the old-
Is that it, Buddies?
Yeah, Buddies. Is it.
That's it right there. Look at that. Click into that mother. How much?
99
A
bucks.
3-pack for $100. You can't go wrong. I may do
Buddy's
that the
pizza.
minute I get off the air.
Looks like shit.
Yeah, it really does. It looks unattractive.
Yeah.
But see, now that shot looks good in the
Yeah,
pan
but
like that,
it
with
looks
the
like
sauce
fucking,
loaded.
it looks like lasagna or something. I need a fucking pizza. Fuck that shit.
But that's not a Buddy's pie. Like that's not a typical Buddy's pie.
Like I said, there was no fucking square pizza when I was a kid.
Look at that crust. Oh, that's so good. The cheese kind of.
Oh yeah, back in the '46, Gus Guerrero, that pizza.
Hey, there it is.
There it is.
The returning World War II soldiers and his mom in the kitchen. Look up at the top there.
Square thick. Yeah. Read more. See if you can show a picture. They show these fucking guys that you wouldn't let your.
Now they have 20 locations, Kevin, in the Detroit area.
Yeah.
Gus Guerra. Soldiers told him about the pizza they'd eaten in Italy, and he set out to recreate it. There were no pizza pans around back then, but there were plenty of automotive shops, so someone brought over a rectangular steel tray used to hold nuts and bolts. His chef, Connie Picanato, used it to make a pizza, and the rest is fucking history. God damn it. Gotta try it for history's sake.
No, it's fucking bogus. It's trying to. Detroit, is got like that. It's kind of has this resurgence, the Renaissance city, and I'm sorry, but fucking if it ain't a guy in a fucking little Caesar outfit, I ain't fucking buying it.